Tonight was class number 12, Headlock Escapes number 1, and the straight arm lock, the standing arm lock. And I've taken this class before. I took it at my old Gracie University, Laguna Hills, the CTC I started at back in December. And I don't want to say anything negative about them, but the way that he taught, the guy who owns the place is no longer Gracie now, and when he bought it, he was not Gracie certified as an instructor. So his way of teaching is definitely different from the Gracie HQ way of teaching. And so I came into this today with like a completely open mind and a new approach as if I'd never done it before. And I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did because I got to learn 2 variations they didn't even teach at Laguna Hills. And I got to approach it as a newbie. Now, here's the tricky part. Sometimes you're the noob and sometimes you're the master. And what I mean by that is, well, tonight I'd done the standing arm lock before and there were a bunch of people who'd never seen it before. So Sam, our instructor, said, if you've done the standing arm lock before, take a couple steps off the wall. So I did. And there was an army of newbies, first timers, guys with the red tabs. They're just trying the class. They're on the 10-day trial that needed some help. So I worked with this guy, Nathan. Nathan's a young dude. He said he wasn't even old enough to drive yet. He's a tall guy, strong guy, big guy, but he wasn't old enough to drive yet. So I work with him and I end up coaching him, kind of walking him through the steps. Now me, I'm a teacher, I'm a natural teacher, and I've done this move a couple times before, so I felt confident walking good old Nathan through it. And so as I did, you know, they say when you teach it, you learn twice. I was teaching him and I'm walking through the steps and I'm narrating the steps, and it was really nice because in teaching him, I was reinforcing the stuff for myself. So sometimes, you know, I felt like, I don't know, do I want to go tonight? This isn't a fun class. It's not like the triangle. It's not like the arm bar. It's just headlock escapes again. But you know what? I'm glad I came because it reinforced some important stuff. And when we got to the actual headlock escape, I learned 2 variations I didn't learn at Gracie Laguna Hills. Not to crap on the Laguna Hills guys, but he didn't teach it. And so I got to learn it for the first time tonight. And it's solid. I did this kind of a headlock escape before, even at my old Keep Showing Up University. So it wasn't necessarily new, but the variations were, and I appreciated the variations. And of course, my boy Nate ended up working with somebody else. So I paired up with a guy named Sean. Sean's a young guy, 18 years old, smaller guy. And so it was interesting going with someone so small because I have to be careful not to put too much weight on him, not to whiplash his neck, you know, when you pull the legs up, that sort of thing. But all in all, it's a good class. And I know I've been gone for a while. I've had some weddings. I had a funeral. I've had some interesting things happen. But dang it, next week is spring break. I'm going out of town for some of it, but I'm going to train. I'm going to try to train a lot. Maybe not. I think I'm going to take a trip. But I'll keep you posted because whenever I show up, I make a video. For me, for you, for whoever's watching this. If you're watching this 10 years from now, because I told you I took all these classes and you want to see if I really did take all these classes, well, my man, this is class number 12 for the second time. I did the darn thing. I learned some stuff and the variations are solid. If you have any questions or if you have any comments, you have any feedback, please hit me up on social media at Chris Learns Jiu-Jitsu. And if you need anything, let me know. So stay focused, stay positive, stay vigilant. See you next time.